Grand Theft Auto Online. It's amazing, spectacular, the future of multiplayer gaming. It's also a bit broken. Even after the first title update designed to iron out some of those launch week wrinkles, there are still people struggling to get online or save their progress. In particular, characters are disappearing with such frequency, we're beginning to wonder if Lamar is secretly spiriting them back to the airport while we're not looking.
God damn, girl, you fine as a motherfucker.
He's been a busy boy. So, what steps can you take to ensure your characters and progress are saved when you play? And what's the plan if one of your carefully cultivated characters or a fat wad of cash has gone AWOL? Watch on to find out. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is, even though the game says you can play without a connection to the Rockstar cloud servers, you probably don't want to. Without a connection to the servers, you can only play with a temporary character and saving is disabled. And unfortunately, it's those cloud servers that are getting hammered by approximately a zillion people all tapping the retry connection button. Here's what Rockstar have to say on the matter. When the Rockstar cloud services are unavailable, you are given the option to still play online on disk-based content rather than Rockstar cloud content. You are asked to confirm before entering multiplayer whether you would like to play on a temporary character without the ability to save. If you confirm this option, please note that none of your old characters will be available for that play session, and the temporary character you create will not be saved. So if you're given the option to play just the disc-based content, we'd recommend not bothering at all. The brilliance of GTA Online lies in the ability to level up and customise your own persistent character. Without that element, it's a pretty dull ride. So let's assume we're going to attempt to connect. The most important thing to remember is that a connection to the Rockstar cloud servers is the only way your progress will be saved, and just because you've managed to get a game doesn't mean you're in the clear. Nothing substantial is saved on your console. The important stuff, like your cash and your characters, is all on some whirring Rockstar server farm. You need to make sure you regularly see a rotating yellowy brown ring in the bottom right-hand corner. That's data being saved to the cloud. The easiest way to maximise the chance of everything being saved is always to quit out to GTA 5 story mode when you've finished playing on GTA Online, rather than switching off your console, yanking out the network cable, or burning your house down. Hold down on the D-pad, select Michael, Franklin or Trevor, and that should save your progress. You've heard the old adage, no pain, no gain, right? Well, that apparently applies to connecting to GTA Online as well. If you receive the message that the cloud servers are unavailable and the game gives you the quick option to retry, don't do it. Although you might eventually connect, you'll be piling further straw onto an already shaky camel's back, which just increases the chance of you losing data further down the line. And as I discovered when my $400,000 apartment went bye-bye, while the servers aren't particularly good at remembering what you've bought, they're very good at remembering how much you've spent. I'm now poor and homeless. It's probably for that exact reason the microtransaction cash cards have been suspended until all this stuff is bulletproof. Another title update to fix this retry connection issue is apparently on the way, but if you fail to connect first time, Rockstar advises you to quit out to story mode, then hit start for the pause menu, head to the online tab, and click on go online from there. Yes, you'll have to endure loading screens for both story mode and online mode again, but you can use that time profitably by praying to your chosen deity for a successful connection. That's about the level of control you have over this situation. So, what issues have been fixed in the title update so far? Well, the bottleneck at the first tutorial-style mission, the Mall or Nothing race, has apparently been cleared. This should allow many more people to progress into GTA Online proper. Fixes have also been made to minimise the chance of your characters being overwritten by temporary characters and to help prevent money and possessions being lost. Also, the game now doesn't autosave when you switch from story mode, meaning there's less chance of your story mode save being corrupted. All well and good, but what if you've already been presented with that blank character screen or that locked apartment building door? Well, if you've lost something already, first up, here's Rockstar's official word on the subject. We are continuing to investigate the causes of the lost progress and what can be done to minimise the impact until a permanent fix is in place. Also, we have not forgotten about the requests for restoration. We are in the process of determining the options for addressing the issues for those players who have been affected. As a bit of anecdotal advice, if your character does go missing, we'd advise not creating a new one, particularly if it's in the same character slot, because it might end up overwriting the original, at which point it would be lost forever, or at the very least, much more difficult to recover. If you have lost a character, money or purchases, there is a request form at support.rockstargames.com where you can explain the situation, and they are busily processing them, though we reckon there's probably a whole heap of them to work through. They also recommend subscribing to relevant forum posts, so we've stuck the links to the main ones in the YouTube video description below. So that's the situation as it currently stands. Let us know in the comments if you're still experiencing bugs, and be sure to share any advice or tips you've picked up along the way. If you found this video useful, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Outside Xbox.